Hey, psychology and philosophy are difficult studies that you need to learn for many years before reading people like a book, right? No, not right. I don't know why I asked that, because I saw a lot of people on TikTok who can tell anything about psychology of love, girls, and success without a degree. I don't want to become a bookworm, so like a typical Gen Z, we will learn everything about life from one of the most trusted sources, TikTok. Philosophy about too much. If you speak too much, you will lie. If you think too much, you will be depressed. If you cry too much, you will lose your sight. I'm not sure if it's a trustworthy video, but on the other hand, you can't believe me either because I talk a lot right now. I think I could use it as an argument on exams. I can't believe that physics is real because too much talking and thinking is needed to understand it. And wouldn't lie, physics made me cry a couple of times. I think we all remember those times when you asked your dad to help with homework. But instead of explanation, you end up with blurry mess out of your notebook which you need to decrypt. Conclusions: science is a lie, which can make you blind and depressed. If you wear makeup too much, you will lose your beauty. It could be true about 19th century, but I don't remember people buying Thor Radio cosmetics anymore. Cool name of the brand, by the way. It's called after thorium and radium that were in products. In my opinion, when skin peels after using cream, it counts as skin rejuvenation. Now you look like a young, fresh tomato. Now when we understand more about ourselves, we can learn something about relationships with others. Psychology facts. If you can't get someone off your mind, there is a 79% chance they feel the same way. You are most likely attracted to someone who you're not gonna have a chance with. Love is so unfair. Only I started to have a hope that Squidward is thinking about me, they took it right away. There is a chance that when you think about someone, they do the same. But no one said that they wouldn't be annoyed with you getting in their mind. Just like those stupid TikTok songs that replace my childhood memories with them. Grandma, do you remember how you were going to the school for the first time? No. But I can sing for you every song that was popular in 2023 on TikTok. I suggest you to go deeper in this topic and finally get to know how to make men like you. A study found that men are more attracted to women that scare them. I'm never going to horror films with males again. What if they become flirty after that? Now I understand why the scariest movies are rated 18+. Never felt so sexy. Boo. So girls, now we know that acting weird and creepy is fine. And when a guy says you scare me, it's a sign that stalking him was not in vain. Where's the link to the study? Hey, you need to trust people more, try to work it out. As I said, degrees are not the most important things in life. If you're not so brave to scare the crap out of your crush, you can search for signs that he likes you. For girls, 5 signs a guy secretly loves you. He makes eye contact with you. When he smiles every time he talks to you. He seems nervous or awkward. He talks to you every day. Stare at you while you didn't notice. After you've been spying on him, I wouldn't be surprised he's nervous around you. I have a small question. Is he in love when all 5 signs are true, or 2 will be enough? Because I think I know someone who makes eye contact with me and stares at me while I didn't notice. Don't deny it. You want to like this video and subscribe to my channel. That's the reason you're acting like that. And it's not only about guys, I found a study that says everyone does the same. Just trust me. Better believe me than the video I'm about to show you. 100% girls fact. Every girl cheats, but if she likes you enough, you will never find out. Suddenly no girls want to comment or correct it. Because TikTok recommendations work that way, that it shows you what you like to watch or interested in. Except those times when TikTok randomly makes naked people appear all over your FYP. So girls don't see this post, because they're too busy with cheating. Nah, we cheat in diets and other stuff, but not relationships. Yes, you're right, and I don't mean all girls. They didn't mean all girls, they meant every girl. It's different. This creator is not the only person who is ready to show all truth about women.
4 things that men were never taught about women. Number 1 is that a girl knows exactly who is next. Before she ends it with you, she's gonna have 1 or 2 replacements. And it's not gonna be the guy that you thought it was, it's gonna be some random guy you've never even heard of his existence.
No offense, every girl has a planner with guys she's going to date. Oh, sorry, it's my small reminder. And it's usually pretty random, that's why you don't know the guy. But there is no guarantee that it wouldn't be your roommate or your father. That's why before the breakup, you start to argue more. It's not because you don't suit each other, it's to pretend that it wasn't planned. After those videos, I start to understand how conspiracy theories appear. Firstly, you need to say something that is true. Have you noticed that you can't hold your tongue still? And when everyone agrees with that, you can start talking nonsense. It's moving because your tongue is a parasite that controls your body. That's how they make everyone believe that women are evil. Sorry, but I can't hold my tongue still. That's an android! Girl facts. If a girl says I'm hungry, it means you have about 15 minutes or less before she becomes a different person. I'm scared. What if I've already transformed into someone else? How can I believe anything after that? I need to rethink my life. But let's try to not concentrate on that because we are smart and can deal with that. 3 signs you're definitely smarter than you think. You stay up late, you talk to yourself, you enjoy being alone. You can see those signs so rarely in people that it's also a sign that you're a teenager or an adult. Had thought I was abnormal. Yes, just like all people in the comments who wrote the same. Next time you find yourself procrastinating till the middle of the night, think of it like a warm-up to your brain. But don't worry if you like sleeping, not every person in the world has to win a Nobel Prize. So instead of being smart, you can learn how to control people with psychology tricks. Or also, they like to call it dark psychology.
Psychology tricks you probably shouldn't know. 1. If you stare at someone's lips during a conversation, they may think you're interested in them. However, if you look at their forehead, they will feel intimidated and insecure.
I can totally get why people get insecure after that. It's like when you wake up with the giant pimple on your forehead. And now everyone makes eye contact with it and not with you. And even if you try to cover it with concealer or foundation, it will be the center of attention anyway. Just like in those stupid comedies where a man stares at woman's cleavage. And she says, my eyes are here.
Hey, Fernand, my eyes are up here.
I'm looking at your spear.
I have an urge to say the same every time a pimple comes back to my face, but I can give you an even darker psychology trick. Start developing a lazy eye and look at their lips and forehead at the same time. That will keep them confused and make you a mysterious person in their eyes. I usually gaze hypocritically into their eyes, bringing people under my vampiric powers. Mwahaha. Next video. 3 Dark Psychology Techniques by Thomas Shelby. As we know, Thomas Shelby is one of the Sigma male's idols, so should be very deep. Don't let people interrupt you when speaking. If they try, raise your index finger and maintain eye contact with them. They won't interrupt again. They won't interrupt or listen or talk to you ever again. It's a multifunction trick, but the problem is that you can't choose one of the possibilities. It's more like a 3-in-1. The death stare. If you want to scare someone, look in their eyes with no emotions. It's a very powerful technique. If you practice it well enough, you will be able to scare anyone. For example, you're on the walk in the forest and you see a bear. Make an eye contact with it, of course with no emotions. After you gaze, bear will think of every choice in its life and how it has wasted it. Feel depressed and go away. Disclaimer, bears are fluffy but can also rip your butt, so avoid them.
Please don't touch bears.
The visible thumbs. Make your thumbs visible, even when your hands are in your pockets. It conveys power and domination. Just compare these 2 pictures and it gets very obvious. Look how powerful and masculine the first man looks. Everything in him screams as pure domination. His shirt is opened exactly on 3 buttons. Posture and of course big juicy thumbs on the first plan. And this is typical thumb hider. Look at his body language closely. He looks from underneath, it's a submissive position. You want to ask me how I've learned to read people like that? Then watch and learn.
When we remember something, we look to the left, while when we construct something in our minds, we look to the right. So this is also how you can spot a liar. If you ask someone, so where have you been last night? And they look to the right, it means they're not remembering, but they're constructing an image or a sound, or they're constructing what to tell you.
Have you remembered everything? I see your eyes started shifting to the right. Are you trying to lie? Do not be suspicious. Every time you need to lie, start drawing circles with your eyes. They won't understand whether you're telling a lie or not. But if you forgot about it and someone accuses you of being a liar because you suddenly started looking to the right, say that you couldn't resist avoiding looking at their pimple, and they will be too embarrassed to disagree with you. I feel like I should start my own TikTok account about dark psychology. Still, I don't believe into this eye theory, I prefer another topic.
1 in 10 people admit to peeing in the shower. However, 12% of people have admitted to pooping in the shower and squashing it down the drain with their feet.
You want to tell me that there are more people who poop in the shower than those who pee in there? Because 1 in 10 is only 10%. If it's real statistics, I don't want to be friends with 88% of people. Actually, imagine how unlucky you would be if you're a plumber and this kind of person with hairy poop monster in their drain called you to help. Or even worse, if you live with this kind of person and go to the shower after them. And every time you shower, you have mud baths for free.
People make $500 per poop donation. If you poop daily and send it in, you could make up to $180,000 per year.
By that logic, if every person can sell their poops for transplantation, why wouldn't anyone take it for free in biotoilets? I think I have a business plan. Buy 100 biotoilets, and instead of $180 per year, you have the same amount of money per week. Even though less facts for Celia, I highly suggest you to not search for some philosophical or psychological truths on TikTok. Many of them simply are not true and even get offensive. Instead of making stereotypes about people and searching for some strange signs, they should be more open-minded and see every person as a unique personality. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I am a small creator and it is really important for me. Bye!